It's my little brother's dream to be shot in a club. I don't get it either. I guess he figured he gonna get cool points for it or something. I said, if you want to impress me, I want to see you get hit with a bow and arrow in the club. Like, that would impress me, because first of all, who snuck a bow in here? Like, I just imagine my brother dancing, just, oh man, this party's so hyped. Somebody go, I can't stand this guy, man. Every time I come in here, this guy think he all that. That's hardcore, doggone it. 50 Cent got shot 9 times. Take 9 arrows to the chest, little brother. Then drop a mixtape.
Tonight on Laughs, we went all over the country to find you the best stand-up comedians of the week. Now, here's your host, Steve Hofstetter.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Laughs. Very happy to have you here. We've got great stand-up from all over the country. Let's watch John Conroy.
My favorite sporting event. Do you guys celebrate Hispanic American Heritage Night with the NBA? Nobody? All right. I don't know how you missed it. It's a big to-do. It happens every year. Like this year, the Heat played the Suns in a basketball game. But because it was Hispanic American Heritage Night, the Los Suns played the El Heat. Yeah, does anyone else find that slightly patronizing? Like, you know what the Hispanics like is when we talk about the teams like we're failing high school Spanish students. Did you see that Heat Suns game the other night? En español, por favor. Los Suns, El Heat, LeBron, El Dunco. I don't know if you guys know this. There are Spanish words for heat and suns. Why is the NBA half-assing it like some racist white guy ordering food at a Mexican restaurant? Like, I'll take dos tacos. Do you have any El hot sauce? Can't believe this place doesn't have chimichangas. That is loco.
Have y'all seen these people, they be at the corner with these street signs? They letting you know where the Subway's at or the Little Caesars. I seen this one guy, he had the sign, he was swinging it, twirling it, throwing it in the air, catching it. I was like, well, can you hold it still so I can read it? I was like, you got the simplest job. And you can't even do that correct. People are advertising for jobs differently now. I notice people are advertising, they using on their vehicles. I think it's cool to advertise in your vehicle, but don't do it if you're driving a jacked up vehicle. This dude had this busted 89 Honda Accord, and on the side of his vehicle, he had financial advisor.
Here's a great April Fool's Day prank. Tell your boss you're working on that report, but really go to youtube.com/LastTVShow and watch all of our full episodes in stand-up clips. Just know this prank will probably get you fired.
And now, Young as Hell with Taylor Tomlinson.
I'm not very good at dating. I'm a little vindictive. I'm a little defensive. I was on a date with a guy last week. Yeah, already back out there. Go me. I did meet someone new. He's great, too. Way too good for me. And pretty soon he's going to figure that out. But by that point, I will know all of his passwords. So, doesn't matter. I was on a date with this guy, though. He told me I was hard to read. I'm like, maybe you're dyslexic. Think about that. Never gonna work out with him either, though, because he told me he wanted to have 8 kids. 8. I was like, with who? I'm not letting 8 people walk out of me. No, thank you. Oh, not good. I didn't even know what to say. He's like, 8 kids. I just started stretching. I was like, oh, yeah.
The winner of Season 4's Trial by Laughter. It's Johnny Beaner.
I worked at a bank for a while. It was terrible. Bad match, you know. One day I actually got yelled at, I got a little coaching and feedback for being 7 minutes late to work. 7 minutes. What the hell is that? I didn't even work the first hour I'd get there. Why do they care about 7 minutes, you know? I walk in 9:07, my boss comes strolling into my cubicle. Hey, how you doing, Johnny? What's going on? Ooh, yikes. It's a little bit after 9, pal. Now, you're usually here on time. What's going on? Is everything okay at home? Is everything, I'm 7 minutes, no. Thank you for asking. Everything's not okay at home. My home life is in ruins. That's why I'm 7 minutes late, yeah. Oh, God, thank you for asking. My girlfriend dumped me, your dog ran away, house burned down all this morning. Yeah, I thought I would take 7 minutes. Vacation time, of course, you know. Just kind of regroup, you know, just get my life back in order. Oh, I'll tell you, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. Oh, that's what I need, back in the routine. Oh, the old place looks the same. Oh, Toby still works here? Oh, my God. I would have swore you would have quit after 4 minutes. I don't know. Oh.
I came out as gay as an April Fool's prank 6 years ago, and now the joke's gone too far. I have to live this life.
Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm off the market. I know, it sucks. For me, too. Actually, we met on blackpeoplemeet.com. Right? I know you guys were thinking standard, but she's white, which is great. Right? She's not like, I know the number of my senator white, but she's like, it's pumpkin spice latte season white. You know what I mean? So it works out. Give you guys some advice. If you go to blackpeoplemeet.com, make sure you spell it M-E-E-T. Not M-E-A-T for you community college goers. It's awkward. But you know, I say pretty white words myself, you know, like skedaddle. It's a fun one. It's a good one. It's one of my favorites. I also like white words like ask. Thank you. Notice some of the black people aren't clapping. That's fine, though. We'll go on. We'll move on.
So I'm single and I'm fine with it. Shut up. Whatever. You don't know me. Who cares? Good for you. You know, if you get dumped, you talk to your friends, they say, don't worry. You're better than him. You're better than him. Well, if that's the case, I'm pleased to announce this evening that I am the best person ever. If this were the Matrix, I'd be the one. See me dodging the bullets of happiness. Good. Good times. I think most single women pronounce the word happiness, ha-ha, penis. The last guy I dated, everything was fine except for one thing, and I'll put it delicately. You know the old adage, it's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean. Sometimes it's the length of the cruise.
I used to be overweight when I was in high school. I played football, so I had to be an offensive lineman. That's where you and 4 other fat guys block the quarterback. Yeah. Tallest, best-looking kid in school. And if your team wins, he gets credit for all of your hard work. And that's why they don't have a girls' football team, you know? Because if 5 fat girls have to block their prom queen, yeah. Sorry. Just getting sacked every damn play. I was at the mall the other day. I was at a store called Yankee Candle where they sell scented candles like Clean Cotton and Autumn Breeze. They had one called Wedding Day, and I thought that was ridiculous. So I'm thinking to myself, if you want to smell a wedding day, don't buy a candle. Light 25 grand on fire? Now then watch your cousin throw up on it.
There's nothing else on TV right now. Trust us. Don't change the channel. It's Laughs. Welcome back to the #1 rated show on TV. Go with it. It's Laughs.
And now, Mad as Hell with Tom Simmons.
Were any of y'all surprised that the government had access to all your information? Nobody, right? Except the media. They're like, oh my God, how'd this happen? Maybe if you guys would have spent a little bit more time searching for our missing freedoms instead of looking for a missing plane, then we would know what happened to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, you know? And the president, who I voted for, his response was, yes, we've been listening. We're going to continue to listen on a limited basis. And you're just going to have to trust us. If you can't trust your government, then we got a problem. Okay, we got a problem. I don't trust you. I don't trust any of them. The NSA, the CIA, the TSA, the IRS, the GOP, the KKK, whatever. If you, seriously, if you have 3 letters in your initial, screw you. I assume your ass is lying here, okay? Yeah, the only 3-letter group I'm down with from this point on is OPP. That's it. And maybe AAA if I need a battery started or something. That's it. I think it's actually a good thing that the government's listening to us, right? Because now you know anytime you want to speak directly to your government, all you got to do is say Al-Qaeda while you're talking on your cell phone. Just be like, Al-Qaeda, I don't like what you're doing with healthcare. I think we should dirty bomb the Super Bowl. You need to build a monorail in Phoenix.
It's time for the Vine of the Week. While you spend the next 6 seconds watching this video, I'm gonna go glue quarters to the floor.
What's up, man? Go ahead. Y'all gonna put your seatbelt on? Nope. Safety last. Ow! Safety first.
I was down on the train just the other day, and I heard this delightfully homophobic comment from this woman. Apparently, her husband's brother got hit on by a gay guy, and this just blew her mind. She was hysterical. She was like, oh my God. And like, you know Robert. Robert is super, super straight. And there's another term for super, super straight. It's gay. Can we all agree on that one? Nobody needs 2 supers before the word straight. To me, the sexuality spectrum is kind of like a game of Pac-Man. If you go too far to one side, you pop back up on the other side. And here's the thing too, guys. Gay people, they are the wrong people to be bigoted against because they have what I like to call a very high karma factor. And by that, I mean if you truly have hate in your hearts towards homosexuals, chances are you're probably gonna have a gay kid. I feel like that's just how the universe works. That's how God even decides. He's like, this is gonna be hilarious, and that's what he does. And the really homophobic ones, the like, get out of my barn, like those guys, people think are gay. Those conversations happen. You've definitely pulled your friends aside before and been like, I don't know, I feel like Rich might be gay. You know, it's just weird because he hates them so much. It's almost like he's repressing like an inner gay thing. Does that make any sense? And that happens with no other group. No one's ever like, I think he might be Mexican. We don't know. It's just that he hates them so much. It's weird. It's like he's like an inner. He's always talking about that wall and how big it should be. And
I think my current weight is actually higher than my credit score. So I have something to talk about at the college reunion.
I heard another sports fan talking about Michael Sam. He didn't want him in the NFL because he was worried about the best player on his favorite team getting assaulted in the locker room. That's literally never gonna happen. A locker room is still 99% straight players. So if you have one gay guy who can just overpower everybody else, then he's your best player. That guy's gonna be in the Hall of Fame someday. Get on board with it. I heard another person talking about Michael Sam. He said he liked sports back better before gay people were around, back when it was safe to be naked in a men's locker room. That's gonna be your reason to hate gay people? Because they ruin your naked time with other men? Did you even think that out before you said that? My favorite thing, though, that I heard any sports fan say about the whole gay player in the NFL was one guy who called into a sports talk radio show. He just said, my dad didn't fight in Vietnam so queers could play in the NFL. That's totally true. That is not what Vietnam was about.
Promise not to change the channel, and Steve will come over and wash your underwear. It's Laughs. Welcome back to Laughs. If you want, you can watch us naked. No judgments.
From Chicago, Illinois, it's Tim McLaughlin.
If your culture is known for having like a large package, like if that's the stereotype of the men in your culture, it's because the women of that culture over time were more promiscuous. Like over thousands of years, they were more promiscuous, so you had to grow out like a big Johnson to like show off and attract a mate, right? Like that's the science behind it. Now, I'm not saying if you have a big hog, your mom is a whore, right? Science is saying that. I'm not saying it. My mom was a saint, that's all I know. My mom was a saint. Thank you. You were right to clap at that. I did that joke at an all-black club in Atlanta, and this woman stood up in the back, and she goes, "Oh, no, dude, you did not just say you got a tiny-ass wiener." And I was like, I did. I didn't know what to say. I was like, your weave's crooked. I didn't know. Then she hit me. You don't say that to black ladies about their hair. I learned that night. And then, like, I thought we made a connection, right? So I, like, was trying to hit on her after the show. And she's like, "What's up, tiny ding-dong dude?" And she's like, "I had sex with a man so big it felt like giving birth." And I was like, "Ugh. You have a kid? I am not cool with that."
Hey, it's Alexis.
And I'm Cody.
Happy April Fools.
And because of April Fools, I got something to tell you. What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? Bye, son.
Oh
Right?
my gosh. On April Fool's Day, you're not supposed to tell jokes, you're supposed to pull pranks.
Oh. Well, give me 1 sec.
Hi,
little lady.
Oh,
How you doing?
gosh. Here's the sketch of the week. Congrats on the new place, Igor.
This place is dope.
Thanks. I guess you could call me a homeowner now.
You bought this place?
Yeah, I rent. Listen, guys, can I ask you a huge favor? I need some money for rent.
Didn't you just move in?
Yeah, but apparently they make you pay this deposit in case you break something. By the way, so sorry about your lamp. I'm getting you a new one at IKEA. So do you think I could get like $300 from each of you? I totally understand if it's too much.
Of course.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're like our best friend. We're in love with. We love you.
Thank you, thank you. This is huge. If I don't get them the money today, they're gonna kick me out. So I'm just gonna run to the bank, cash these.
Don't worry about it. Okay, we got you. All
Thank
day.
you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, dude. Take your time, dude. I don't have $300 in my account.
Me neither. But for the next 15 minutes, before those checks bounce, think about how happy we made Igor.
You're right. We brought him joy.
That's priceless.
We're such
I
good
love
friends.
If you pull off a funny prank this April Fool's Day, tweet us about it at Laughs TV Show. I still need to get them back for this one. To get stand-up clips and updates, like... Are you serious?
Well, kids, I use protection. I don't trust the Trojan brand of condom, though. I don't trust a contraceptive device named after a horse responsible for sneaking an army of soldiers in. Cover of darkness into what was supposedly an impregnable fortress. Don't fill me with a lot of confidence. Maybe this diaphragm guaranteed to never leak. What do you want to call it? The New Orleans Levee? Oh, that's genius.
You have 3 minutes and 1 second to use Tinder. Go find love. Then we're back. Welcome back to Laughs, your laugh headquarters.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, it's Howard Hughes.
I'm 45, I was married a little bit, year and a half, little bit. I don't have any kids, I've never even had a pregnancy scare. How many fellas have had a pregnancy scare? What a bunch of liars. I got 170 liars in here. Let me ask you, how many fellas are sitting next to the pregnancy scare right now? You're afraid, I get it.
My favorite April Fool's Day prank is changing my relationship status on Facebook and seeing how long it takes for my mother to call me. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/LaughsTVShow, and it could be complicated all year round.
My friends are my age and college age, you know what I'm saying? 32, college age.
They all have these wives' tales they believe on how to sober up at the end of the night, and they tell me all the time, they go, eat a piece of bread, drink a glass of milk, stand on your head, you'll sober right up. This is what sobered me up for good, talking to a girl all night and finding out that she's a dude. Yeah, nothing will sober you up quicker than finding out that Nikki with an I is actually Nikki with a penis.